Sun Prairie. So we all know that Sun Prairie is a great place to live. That's why we're here. That's why we make it our home. And we know the city government is a significant portion of that. But the city government's improvement or contribution to the quality of life doesn't come from the buildings we build or the pools or the squad cars. It comes from the people that work for the city, providing those services to the community. And we have an excellent staff, and periodically we set aside a time where we recognize people who have reached a point at a 5-year increment in their career in Sun Prairie. So we have a number of people that we need to recognize this evening. So I've got a lot of certificates here, and not everybody is here to get them, so we're going to have to sort through this. So I'm going to start with the people that were remembering their 5th anniversary with the city. So I would appreciate it if you would come up as I call your name and join me up here. So Kristen Vanderkooy, Kristen, I know there you are. David Walden, Dave, Connie DeKemper, Jeff Robbins, Chad Sheldon, and we're on a roll here. Nolan Pickard, Nolan is here with us. Jeffrey Matt, no Jeffrey. Jason Fuss, no Jason. Michael Hall, Mike, no. Jameson Davis, Emily Tabor Cow, no. Greg Dustin, and Travis Newell. All right, so let's see here. Let me make sure I have these in the right order. So, Kristen, I'm going to give these to you, and then let me recognize you. So when did you start? What's your anniversary? Come up here, please, so we can get this. We can get this on there. So your start date was February 1st, 2014. Okay. And Dave?
Yes.
Your start date was February 10th, 2014. I'm going to give that to you. And Connie DeKemper, your start date was March 1st, 2014, 5 years ago. And Travis Newell, Travis was not here, was he? And Jeff Robbins, your start date was March 10th. February and March were important that year. Chad Sheldon, April 1st. And let's see, Nolan. All right. Let's get yours here, Nolan. We must have saved the best for last.
That's right.
You can fill the space while I'm looking. I bet yours as well. There you go, Nolan. August 15, 2014. So thank you all for your 5 years of service. We're going to recognize you here in a moment with a round of applause, but when that's done, would you come by and shake hands with the City Council so they can thank you as well. So thank you for your 5 years. Now, the next group of employees are going to have 10-year anniversaries. So it is Lee Eichel. Would you come up here, Lee? Cheryl Sandemir. Cheryl, if you'd come up here, please. Sarah Helling. And I don't think Sarah's here. And Tracy Heath. I don't believe they're here. So let me... Lee and Cheryl, if you would come up here, let me present these to you. So Lee, you began on November 30th, 2009. Yes. And Cheryl, you began, December 15th. You just made it in 2009. Just under the wire. Good. So thank you both for your 10 years of experience or 10 years of service to the city. We appreciate that. Thank you. Next, we go to 15 years of service, and the list gets smaller. There are two people on the 15-year, and I believe neither of them are here. Kevin Konopacki from the police department and Bob Barrett from the EMS service. Anyone here? No. So their service award, their gift will split here because they didn't come. We like it. Also, there are two people from 20 years, and I'm not sure that they're here, Nick Winters and Amy Bowling. No? All right. You guys didn't bring Amy? All right. Well, you tried, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So they were 20 years. I should read these. So Amy is with the police department. She started in November 15th, 1999. And Nick Winters started on April 19th, 1999. That's 20 years of service. And then at 25 years, I don't think that person is here either, Clint Christensen from the city engineering staff. I don't see Clint here, and he started on September 16th, 1994. 25 years. That gets to be a while ago now, 25 years. We have some more that are even more impressive than that. And I've got to get all of this together. So, Anita Barman. Anita, are you here? Well, good, Anita. Right there. So Anita has been with the city 35 years. She began working for the city. This isn't right. It says January 31st, 1994, but it must be 84.
I got hired on August 10th. 1984.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's you, Mark.
There we go.
Sorry, Dad. I've got him in a
Can we
different
take your
order.
work now?
Yeah. You know, Pat, you're in a different order here. Pat Anhalt is, so let's get this. This is not the most fun part of my job. Got all these. Okay, Anita. So you began on August 10th, 1984. And so that makes it 35 years. And Emmy from the city's human resource staff gave me some additional information. So I want to share it with the audience and the people at home. It says you were hired in August 1984 as police records administrative assistant. So you're good with that?
No.
Okay.
I started off as a part-time dispatcher.
Oh my.
So I was working dispatching.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
And then when Chief Sleeper came,
Yeah.
he didn't want part-timers, he just wanted full-timers, so then I moved to the records department.
Okay. All right. So it was sometime later than 84 that you were in
Then I went into
the
records.
records. Okay. And then it says, let's see if this is accurate. Has seen many changes over the years.
That's true.
Yeah. With how the department has evolved. Anita works weekends and helps out when needed at other times. All right, very good. And we appreciate her for her consistent dependability and knowledge. So thank you, Anita, for 35 years. That is an impressive number, 1984. And I have it correct on here. Thank you, Anita.
It's hard to believe that I've been here 35 city. I really enjoy my job, what I do. And since I'm not a day over 39, I was 4.
Yes,
So,
I was the mayor then.
yes.
That was even before I was mayor. Don Falk was the mayor when you got hired. So you're a piece of history. Thank you. So, Pat, don't walk off, because these are a bit out of work. And the next person is going to be 25 years, and that is Pat Anhalt. So Pat, would you come up here? And I think they put the list together in this way because, well, your 25 years of service, you're in here because they want me to say that you're retiring. So as you heard earlier in our committee of the whole meeting, none of us want to acknowledge that. We're all in denial, and we're going to keep saying that to you. So if it makes you feel bad, that's good. We feel bad. We feel bad. So I have some things to say, but first of all, I want to tell you that on April 10th, the police department is having a reception for Pat Anhalt at the West Side Building from 2 to 4. And I bet you would like all of these people, and you'd like the city council. Yes. You'd like to see them there. So I'm sure it's going to be a full space. That's a big room, but I bet it's going to be full. Be a lot of people there, Pat, because people like you. So Pat started with the city on January 31st, 1994. And it says here that you're a Sun Prairie High School alumni. You were hired as a patrol officer on January 31st, 1984. You were promoted to sergeant in November 1996, about just a little less than 3 years later. And then to lieutenant less than 3 years later in September of 1999. And then in January of 2004, you were named assistant chief. And then you were named police chief in January of 2009. That is a very impressive record. And it says here on the sheet that Emmy gave me, fully involved in the community and friend to all. I think those are words we should use on the 10th. I'm going to remember that. I don't think there could be a better tribute to you, Pat, than those very words. So we'll hang on to those. I've got some other words I'm going to use. So I'm going to present this to you. I did not offer other people the opportunity to speak because most of the time people don't want to. To Anita's credit, she just said this is it. And of course I'm going to ask you to do that when we're done. So I'm going to present this to you, and then why don't you say what you wish, and then we'll recognize you, and then if you would shake hands with the city council. So congratulations, Jim.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I really appreciate the kind words. Before I begin, I got to tip my cap to Anita for 35 years and Jeff for 40. That's very impressive, and thank you for your service to the community. Anita, thank you for your service to our department. Anita and I go back even before this whole police department thing started. We were both EMTs with Sun Prairie EMS under Mary's directions. You could add some years, Anita. Serving this community as a member of the police department for 25 years has been an honor of a lifetime. I've had the opportunity to do what I'm passionate about, municipal policing. I got to do it in my hometown, and I got to do it alongside a bunch of folks that I like, respect, and care about. It really is I guess I'm a picture of a dream come true in that sense. And I'm so thankful for all the people, past and present, that helped make that dream a reality. Everyone gathered here, Mayor Esser, council members, Mr. Oppenheimer, my city colleagues, community members, Chief Garrison, Chief Goff, Chris, you've been around for most of this ride, my police department family, my greater public safety family, of course, my family at home. Thank you so much, and I really hope everyone can show up on the 10th. As the mayor said, I'd like to talk to everyone individually, but thank you so much for a great journey, going on the journey with me. I really, really, really appreciate your support and friendship over the years. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Then Jeff Peeler. Jeff, would you join me up here? So this is really an impressive recognition that we're going to do here. So Jeff has worked for the city for 40 years. He began working for the city on June 8th, 1979. So that is very impressive, Jeff. That's a lot of years and a lot of service, and we have appreciated that. And they have given me, Emmy gave me a lot to say about you. So it's all good. So it says you were hired on June 8, 1979 as a utility maintenance worker, and in 1989 was promoted to utility maintenance crew leader. When Jeff started, there were 2 full-time staff. Now there are 10 full-time staff. Over his 40 years, he brought a lot of knowledge and experience to the operation and maintenance of the collection system. This proves to be invaluable to the city. Population in 1979 was around 10,000 people. Now we're at 34,000 people. He has been involved in many projects, including 2 major plant upgrades with total costs around $30 million in 1981 and 2005. Currently working on a 3rd major upgrade at a cost of $17.7 million. He has worked with over 30 contractors. When Jeff started working, we had around 60 miles of sanitary sewer, and today we have around 130 miles. Jeff has been instrumental in developing a maintenance program for the collection system. This program has increased the service life of the collection system and has greatly reduced sewer backups. His knowledge and expertise related to the operation and maintenance of the collection system will be greatly missed. And so this is not only your 40th anniversary, it's also your retirement.
Yes.
So your retirement, is there a date for that?
There's 32 days left in it.
So it'll be sometime in March.
No, it's May 8th is actually my last day.
Okay.
Actually, day of working.
Okay, all right. Well, Jeff, I can't tell you how much I appreciate those 40 years and how important that is and admirable your service is. Should I allow you an opportunity to say a few words? All right. Most people feel that. So, Jeff, let me present you with the certificate, and we'll look at Chris here, because this is noteworthy. And you have my congratulations and the city council and the entire city. Would you?